Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to the honorable judges, timekeeper and fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Nichad Syamil bin Muhammad Azmi. Today, I'm standing here to deliver a speech entitled Fee of Online Shopping. Online shopping or e-shopping is searching for and purchasing goods and services over the internet through the use of a web browser. The main allure of online shopping is that consumers can find and purchase items they need, which are then shipped to the front door without ever leaving the house. Today, almost anything can be purchased through online shopping, amounting to billions of dollars a year in sales. Ladies and gentlemen, internet usage is a new alternative in today's business transaction, e-commerce, and the using of this transaction is very efficient because sellers don't need certain space and have no time boundary. The buyers will save time, even can make their purchases regardless of time and place. E-commerce will be able to interpret purchases and sales in more modern and complex market. However, what is the Islamic perspective towards online shopping regarding rules and other issues in conducting e-commerce transactions? Islam is a comprehensive way of life that includes the component of faith, sharia, and morality as a guide and rules in living life. Even the teachings of Islam also emphasize business and muamalat based on the Quran as source major laws that are flexible. The Quran was also sent to show people the right path. Since e-commerce is a new transaction in the business world, the jurists face new challenges in stating and clarifying the relevant jurisprudence because there is no specific debate in the classics. However, the rapid development in the field of science and technology not only facilitates society but also leads to the occurrence of difficult and complex to decipher matters. Thus, various Syarahan issues have arisen in the implementation of online shopping, such as the law of conducting online shopping transactions and the type of contract, whether verbal, written, deed or gesture, as well as various other issues. Therefore, this study aims to examine and see to what extent the concept, and see to what Therefore, this study aims to examine and see to what extent the concept and practice of buying and selling in e-commerce is in line with Islamic organized muamalat. Ladies and gentlemen, the pillars of buying and selling are divided into four, namely seller, buyer, consent and goods sold. Another opinion states that there are three important pillars in sale and purchase agreement. 1. Namely the party who enters into the contract. 2. Sigor, ijab and kabul. And 3. The price and the goods sold. The first pillar is the party who enters into the contract. That is, they must be sane, property, and can manage property well. Next, the seller and the buyer are free to make a choice when entering into a contract, and there will be no akad if forced. Also, the seller and the buyer are different individuals. There are two different parties who enter into a contract, and it is not the seller and the buyer are the same person. The next condition is the contractor is not a person who is visually blind and impaired, because the sale and purchase carried out by the blind person is not valid due to the existence of significant ignorance. The second pillar is the sigor of this contract, which involves ijab and kabul. The word ijab is the transfer of ownership from the seller, even if it is uttered later than kabul. While the third pillar is the goods for sale, and the price is also known as the subject of this contract. The subject of this contract must meet certain conditions, such as the goods sold. Online shopping contract form issues the form of contract whether it involves verbal, written, deed, and gesture contracts are among the issues that are often associated in e-commerce and online businesses that use computers as intermediaries in conducting e-commerce transactions. Thus, the contract that occurs can be counted as written contract because the seller and buyer interact through a computer, and every data sent through the two computers can be printed. This contract is allowed by Islamic law. As a conclusion, the sophistication of the world of technology today has seen a variety of applications to facilitate society in continuing daily life, such as e-commerce. Since the original law of something is mubah or must, then e-commerce must meet pillars and conditions that have been outlined by Islam to ensure the welfare of mankind as a whole. That's all from me. Thank you for lending me your ears.